Welcome to another classic Pro-Am event. It is the WR Open PS5 Finals as the lead up to the UPA World Championships in Las Vegas continues. I'm Harris Rubenstein. No India tonight. The man decided to get some dental surgery. So next to me, you've heard his voice before, all through post-draft. It is my guy, Coach Jay, usually in the booth, but he's in the caster's booth with me tonight. How you doing, Coach?
Doing all right. We're going to have some good basketball going right now. It's already tipped off. And really excited to see how this one's going to turn out. Now we got PlayStation. Hopefully we're not going to see any of the same issues we saw yesterday with resets left and right.
Yeah, well, when you have the superior console, hopefully shouldn't have any issues with that tonight. It is KMT versus Toine and Friends for the KMT team tonight. It is CB13. We saw him and Shots last night lose in the Xbox Open Finals. They take the court again for KMT tonight, filling in the wings, BSmoove at shooting guard, Gradient at lock, and ZaeBucks at the power forward. For Toine and Friends, obviously Antoine at point guard, BOHIO, the 2-year league vet, at shooting guard, Logic, the captain of the team, over at sharp, BigPerm at power forward, and the 4-year league man, Yusuf Scarbs, down low at center. Should be a fun one. Toine and Friends just won a best of one. It was a best of one semifinal, correct? A couple minutes ago, right, Coach Jay, to get into this final?
Yeah, it was definitely a interesting game to be seen. An early start for Toine and Friends, and they were able to keep that lead, expanded a little bit in the third quarter, and that game ended at the end of the third quarter, as that was just a surrender.
To let everybody in on a secret of how much talent there really is in this game, 9 of the 10 players playing tonight have all played in the NBA 2K League before, so we know that there is a lot at stake, not just cash, not just the standings for the UPA World Championships, but also a little bit of bragging rights as well. CB13 is Shots. We saw him yesterday. KMT lost the the Xbox Open Finals. We got the PS5 Finals tonight. No points yet in the first minute and a half until Toine just hits that 3, and we got the scoring kicked off with a minute and a half left, with a minute and a half into the first quarter. Gradient over the quarter. He's going to hit a 3 to tie the game up. We saw a lot of great corner defense yesterday, Coach Jay. Hopefully we should see it similarly today. That Lethal team was doing a good job keeping ENG out of the corners, but ENG, that great defense in game 3, ended up sinking that Lethal team that obviously had a lot of this KMT DNA to it.
Yeah, great defense that we saw from both teams. ENG able to edge it out, but now we see CB back again the next night after this one on PlayStation. He's looking to get a championship right here in an open and try to earn some legacy points.
Legacy points indeed. For those that don't know, obviously this isn't just for cash. Kind of like the BCS bowl system, the more wins you get, especially in these tournaments, the better your seeding will be for the UPA World Championships in Las Vegas. So every win counts, every tournament counts, even without the cash. This is exactly the kind of stuff that you need to win, especially this time of year, to get a little bit of an advantage as we head into the really thick Pro-Am months in October and November. Missed shot there. KMT going the other way. CB13, nice pass to BSmoove, and he's going to get blocked from behind. Toine and Friends going the other way. They're going to get up to Logic, and he's going to throw it down, get the up and in. Nice paint defense there. A quick 5-3 lead here for Toine and Friends. Coach, you've obviously been a part of this UPA joint a little bit longer than I have. You had the Dallas event last year as well. What was it like having a Pro-Am event on stage, and how excited are you for this Vegas tournament that we're going to have? $50K on the line in January 22nd and 23rd.
You know, it was really exciting being in Dallas, seeing all the teams that were competing. A little bit kind of like last minute, so we didn't see all the uniforms that we would expect from teams, but now plenty of time. And now one thing that was noted is that there's links within the rules so that players can get uniforms set up and everything. So expect every team to have a uniform when we get there. But the atmosphere was great. We had back tables set up for those that weren't on the stage, and the energy was just so high you could not hear each other. That's what I've been hearing from the teams that played. Let's see how that factors in whenever we go to Vegas, but the stage was also a great setting for focused players to get done what they needed to.
January 22nd and 23rd in Las Vegas. An early 10-5 lead here for Toine and Friends. Charlie, a slow start for him. No points to start this one. Only 1 assist to go along with the turnover. So he's flat even right now. Let's see if they can get things going. BSmoove way deep. Going to get a down load of shots. He gets the up and under. That's going to be a goaltending. 10-7 KMT trying to fight their way back in this early deficit.
Yeah, like we were saying about yesterday, there was strong defense. We have strong defense already showing. It's 10-7, and it took a while for us to see our first bucket. And there's a steal from CB as he's going on the break into the corner to Gradient.
Shots had it back out to Gradient. Probably going to get a reset here. The reset over CB13. He's wide open. He's going to get the easy three. Tie game at 10. You cannot leave a 3-year league pro open like that, especially when that man is CB13. Quick bounce pass to the corner. That's going to work out well. That almost went out of bounds. But with a quick three, Toine Friends back up by 3. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. This is game 1 of the best of 3 here in the WR Open PS5 Finals. We're going to get a quick jump ball. Yeah, we saw Shots and CB13 fall last night. An unfortunate turn of events for a lethal team that looked really good in that first game despite all the resets. But their offense just sputtered down the stretch as they lost a close one to a good ENG team led by the post-draft warrior himself, Spam, who's now becoming just an all-around non-league warrior, one of the best players in all of Pro-Am.
Yeah, you know, he's done a really good job developing his skill and finding a team that he can work with. Not only that, he has really increased his brand personally, recently getting partnered.
Toine over the left side. He has the hash, and he's going to take the 3. 6-point lead now. Shot clock off for KMT. Can they get some points before the end of the first? Charlie's with the left side. Using a good frame from Shots, getting the lock out of the play. Shots with it under the hoop, going up against Yusuf. The easy point, 16-12. 8 seconds left. Maybe left a little bit of too much time for Toine. Get over to BOHIO. He's been quiet so far in this game. 4-point lead for Toine. Goes to the rim. Back over to Toine. Back over to BOHIO from the mid-range. Nothing there. Yusuf not going to be able to get it to go, and it stays 16-12.
So right now, we just have a great close game right now. Both teams playing defense. The corners seem to be there for the teams as they're making them.
End of the first quarter there, 16-12. KMT trying to get something to go. Can't get it. Nice rebound there from Yusuf. Toine Friends coming up the court. Toine looking to make something happen. Good start for him. Toine, right side, nothing there. Shut off by the corner. He's going to get the mid-range and hit it. Back to a 6-point game for Toine. He's looking good so far. Kind of outplaying Charlie early here in this one. Charlie on the right hash, going to get a quick foul. Yeah, Toine, I wouldn't say he struggled with the Warriors. I would say it's more that he hasn't really hit his potential yet. We know that Sharp isn't his primary position, but wasn't the best of seasons for the 13th overall pick, the rookie who everyone had big expectations for, replacing BSmoove, the guy he's going up against right now on that Warriors gaming squad team. BSmoove takes the 3, and he hits the 3. Speaking of BSmoove.
Yeah, usually as a rookie, you can definitely expect that there is some pressure whenever you come into it and you want to make a difference. He made a difference, just not as big as he would like to.
Toine, center of the court, looking to make something happen. Over to the right elbow, nothing there. Good defense by Gradient. Yusuf coming up to give him a screen. Down low to Yusuf. Looking to do a little playmaking, nothing there. Goes up against Shots, and he gets the green. Going to get an easy one there. 5-point lead now for Toine.
It seems that this year at 2K22, the different things that you can expect are a lot of steals and a lot of inside play and a lot of threes. It seems like the big man can really get those post moves going, get to the bucket easy. It's hard to stop it sometimes, but you can also expect with the easier 3 attempts, then they drop as well.
Toine with it with a 5-point lead. Cuts left. Backs off the open lane. He's going to get over to BOHIO. He takes a 3. Not going to be able to go. Nice rebound there from Logic. They're going to get a quick reset. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 5-point lead for Toine. He goes to the right corner. Had an open shot. Snuffed out well by KMT. They're rotating well. BOHIO, bit of a chaos here. Perm's wide open from the corner, and he gets the 3. A little bit too much chaos there for KMT, and it's now an 8-point lead for Toine Friends. KMT has to ramp up the defense. Charlie with it now. Gets the crab. Shots is open down low. Looked like he had the shot. He gets stripped by Yusuf. Toine's going the other way. That's Logic, and he's going to get the easy dunk. How about a 10-point lead now for Toine Friends? They are extending this lead on the back of some fantastic defense. Logic and Yusuf really getting it done here in the pick and roll.
Yeah, now you're starting to see some more active hands. And they're really trying to get things going, but a dunk right there, just splitting the difference right there.
Zay flying in to cut it to an 8-point lead. They got to start getting some threes up before this lead gets out of hand. Toine goes to the corner. Second time we've seen him do that in a couple possessions. Yusuf's got it. Goes up against Shots. Good paint defense. Shots going to get the board. Came to going the other way. You might get a foul here, and we do. Looked like Charlie was thinking about taking the shot, but just took the easy foul.
Yeah, it's an easy foul, but now you have to be wary of any other fouls for these next minute and a half.
Ooh. CB13 with a big-time green, trying to get this lead back under order. Cuts it down to 5. Minute and a half left to go in the first half here in game 1 of the best of 3. BOHIO gets the cut, and he gets swatted away by Shots. Not the best decision there by BOHIO. Luckily, Toine Friends going to keep the ball. On the left hash, cuts it to the middle, gets to the mid-range. Nothing there. Shot clock winding down. Logic takes a contested 3. Shots with the board. KMT, oh, that was almost stolen, but instead Green, he gets a wide open 3 and greens it. The ups and downs of basketball. Sometimes you think he got the turnover, and instead it turns into a wide open shot.
Yeah, and just like that, with a 7-0 run, it's back to a 3-point game. Actually, a 2-point game. It's a 8-0 run.
Another missed 3 for this Toine team. They've gone ice cold. Perm's going to quiet it with a little mid-range 2 to get it to 4. Under a minute left here in the first half. WR Open PS5 Finals. You got KMT taking on Toine Friends. This KMT team, obviously, 5 league players, all stars of their position. Charlie, left side, he takes the fade 3. Can't get it to go. Tips off of Shot's hand. Looked like he had an easy board there. Not sure why he wasn't able to get it, but it's going to be out of bounds. Toine retains possession. 40 seconds left here in the first half. About 15 seconds separating shot clock and game clock. Toine, right side, has the shot, gets it over to the corner. Logic is wide open for 3. Sends it back to a 7-point lead. That is not what you want if you're a KMT. 30 seconds left in the first half. They chipped a ton away. You cannot leave somebody open like that. Gradient, down low to Shots. He's going to get plucked. Very lucky to keep the ball there. Zay with the reset. He is going to take the 3, and he's going to make it. One of the best offensive power forwards in the game of 2K. Showed it off there. Nice little stop and pop 3 for him. 4-point lead now for Toine. Toine trying to make something happen. 10 seconds left in the half. Yusuf over to the corner. Perm got him up in the air. He's going to take the contested 2. Nothing there. Shots with the board. Ooh, an ill-advised pass from Charlie. He's going to get the lucky break, but a backcourt violation. Bit of an unlucky turn of events there for KMT, but that's going to end the first half. Only 0.2 seconds left. Not enough time for a shot. A fun first half there, Coach. This Toine Friends defense really took over in the second quarter.
Yeah, they really did, making a huge difference. But I think another point is that the offense has been really finding the openings from 3 and from that mid-range. So you saw a couple of mid-range shots, that kind of sweet spot that not too many people guard, and so you have to find those.
Yeah, Toine Friends doing well, getting a lot of offensive boards, getting a lot of second chance opportunities, doing well on the break as well. They were able to get some easy points in that first half. Wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing a bit of a 3-point barrage from KMT as they try to take, a commanding lead in this game. 30-26, Toine Friends with the lead here in the WR Open PS5 Finals. This is game 1 of a best of 3. We'll see if we get a sweep tonight or if we get the gentleman's sweep like we had last night from ENG. For those who don't know, the gentleman's sweep is when you lose game 1, you come back and you win the next 2. Little verbiage there for the people at home. Bad pass from Charlie. BOHIO just walked right into that turnover. Toine's got it. Nothing there. Over to Logic in the corner. He can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Shots. KMT going the other way. That's going to be a quick foul.
Yeah, smart, quick foul. You love seeing those whenever you're trying to be smart about it. You know that there may be numbers offensively coming down.
Ooh, lucky break there for KMT. They're going to keep the ball. Looked like it might have gone off of Charlie. Charlie's going to get it in the corner. Has a good matchup. Shots has a little guy down there. He's going to take the advantage and cut it to a 2-point lead. Toine with it, over half court. 2-point lead for Toine Friends. If you're wondering who Toine is, it's the man with the ball. You're wondering who his friends are, it's everybody else. And there's one of his friends. A nice 3 there from Logic. A 5-point lead now for the Buds. I don't know. Should I call them the buds, the friends, the crew? Toine Friends getting it done right now. 5-point lead over KMT. But that cuts it right back down to 2. BSmoove, he wakes up his first point to the second half. Yeah, some lackluster defense from KMT so far in this game. A lot of open corner shots. Lethal did a good job of it yesterday. Obviously, this is a very different roster. Toine with it on the left side. Got that playmaking badge blazing. Obviously going to help any sort of catch and shoot he gives it off to. Back down low to Yusuf, and he's going to get the easy dunk. Nice ball movement there from Toine and friends. You know what? If somebody other than Toine makes a play, I'm just going to call them the friends.
Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it to the pals. Charlie with the left side. 3:30 left in the third. 4-point lead for Toine and friends. Charlie with it. Trying to break through Logic. He can't. Bad turnover. Logic's going the other way. Back over to Logic. Some great ball movement in transition. And he greens the 3. 7-point lead for Toine and friends. Logic getting it done. A big-time forced turnover. And he's open in the corner for a 3. Well, that was weird. He bounced it off of the other center's head. Toine going to the rim. I don't think I've ever seen that before off a ball fake. He literally just bounced it off his head. If I know shots, I know he's rage caging right now with that animation. That's a tough break.
Yeah, right there, BigPerm. Playing some smart defense, being in those passing lanes, ready for that roll, able to get the steal, get it the other way. But that bounce off the head, I have never seen that.
That was weird. I've never seen that before. You know, last night's shots on a game-tying dunk at the buzzer got kind of intimidated out of the rim. The Intimidator badge, obviously lethal this year in the paint, kind of took his dunk out of the hoop to end that series. Kind of didn't see the exact same thing there, but something definitely a little weird. Toine with on the right side. Shot clock winding down. Toine gets it down low to Yusuf. That pass is tipped. Yusuf goes up to a 9-point lead. Their biggest lead since that 11-point lead that they had early in the second quarter.
Yep.
Quick foul. Yeah, this Toine and Friends team playing really well, especially on the defensive end. Like I said, forcing a lot of turnovers, but they've been outstanding in transition so far. I believe they have a 9-2 transition point advantage, and that has defined this game so far. Charlie with a bad pass. Yusuf was lurking, and he bailed him into a poor one. Logic in the corner. Looked like he was going to take it. Going to get the reset. Just kidding. He gets plucked. Nice stuff there from Charlie to recover the turnover.
Yeah, one thing that's standing out heavily for Toine and friends, the active hands. You know, if they're not getting the steal, the ball's tipped, and you see it's causing problems for the offense.
Charlie with a tough shot. Big time board from Shots. Some good paint defense from Yusuf. Shots trying to get it to go. Some good patience, and he does. That is what happens when you've been in the league since season 1. You just know how to play the position. Nice stuff there from Shots. Oh, bad turnover there from Toine and friends. The momentum shifting towards KMT over to Zay. He gets a late off the 3. Kind of a free board there from Shots, and he puts it up and in. Little run here for KMT as they cut the lead to 5. BOHIO with it. Gets to the mid-range. He's going to green an easy one there. Been a quiet night for BOHIO. Was a quiet season for him with Lakers Gaming, though. I think I've roasted Lakers Gaming enough publicly. I'll stay off for tonight. BSmoove with the 3. That's going to rim out. Yusuf the other way. Let's see if Toine Friends can make something happen here. Minute left in the third. Game 1, best of 3. WR Open PS5 Finals. Only $500 going to the winner. But obviously those legacy leaderboard, kind of the BCS of Pro-Am, going to be a big-time determiner when it comes to that UPA World Championship seedings. Vegas, January 22nd and 23rd. Should be a fun time. Remember to sign up on the UPA website if you want your team to be included. Shot's going to get stripped with the flop as well. Going the other way, and Logic throws it down. How about an 11-point lead? They match their biggest lead of the night. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. KMT kind of unraveling here. Bunch of bad turnovers. Logic has been great on the defensive end tonight and in transition. Most of his points coming in transition. Couple of shots out of the corner, but he's been very good getting some extra offense for Toine and friends. BSmoove also been kind of quiet. He takes a wild shot, almost a free board there for shots. Trying to get Yusuf in the air. He does. That one's going to go up and in despite the very late on the coverage. Or excuse me, that was more of a 78% cover. Doesn't matter because BigPerm's going to hit the three. How about a 12-point lead? The biggest lead other night for Toine Friends as we head to the fourth quarter, and that might just be it. Ooh, Grady throws it down to cut it back to 10. A little bit of a momentum dunk there. Let's see if KMT can build off that in the fourth quarter. But a great third quarter for Antoine and friends. 19-13 quarter score to take a 10-point lead.
Yeah, and right now, KMT is down 10. We have an opportunity now that we can actually do a listen in on them and kind of see what is their focus right now. What are they thinking? So let's go ahead and dive into that.
Have some slight technical difficulties. We'll get that listening in a little bit. In the meantime, a 13-point lead now, for Toine and friends and KMT looking like they might just be calling it here in game one. Some awesome defense from the friends to get it done here in game one. Charlie left side, trying to make something happen. Gets it to shots. He's going to get fouled. That you can already see how Toine and friends are hedging to stop the three-pointer. They'll give up those twos in the paint all day with a 13-point lead. Charlie gets to center court. Stop spots for three. That's not going to go. Rebound, Toine and friends. Perm's going to get fouled. A 13-point lead. We might be headed towards some GGs here. Yeah, you got some flopping from shots. He's been flopping the entire second half. Clearly not happy with how things have been going here for KMT. Losing back-to-back finals is never fun, especially when 2K seems to be doing some funky stuff against you.
Yeah, definitely. We talked a little bit earlier, you asked me what my thoughts on Vegas and Dallas and everything with those events. I'm kind of interested on your side of things because you actually do some analytical stuff on players. You make your own list and everything on players, how they're doing. What are you expecting whenever you get to Vegas and how that's going to affect players that are trying to get to that next level?
Seems like we might have a quit out here from shots. I don't know what his players do. Now he comes back in. I think with Vegas, the playing on stage is huge. And we saw it during the playoffs, especially the shooters. You got to be ready for the stage. You got to be ready for that added intensity. It's not even the other guy yelling at you as KMT gets a turnover here. It's mostly just being able to perform in the clutch. And I know that sounds like an easy thing because it's a video game, but it's not. It's a pressure situation. Your adrenaline's rushing. Your blood's rushing. It is not the same as just playing a random Pro-Am final from your basement. It's real, and that energy, you got to be able to feed off of it or it's going to eat you alive. A 16-point lead here for Toine Friends is, I believe GG's in the chat are in order. Obviously, we've had one in-person Pro-Am event. I wonder how these Pro-Am guys will respond to Vegas. I know that Dallas is obviously no pushover when it comes to that stuff, but you'll I'll take Vegas in terms of intensity any day over what we're going to see or what we saw, I should say, in Dallas.
Yeah, and speaking of in-person events, not as large as Vegas or Dallas, but there's another event that's coming up real quick, the 15K Fall Series. We're about to see the semifinals and finals of those.
I do believe that Indy and I will be on the call as long as he's back from his dental surgery. Color a guy to get some mouth surgery on the day that he's broadcasting, but hey, it's okay. We'll let him slide this one time.
Yeah,
dental surgery sucks, Coach. Let me tell you, there are a few things more painful than getting a tooth taken out. That is not fun.
Oh man, I've been there, done that. I had as a kid, a teenager, I had a tooth in the back, came in upside down. They had to remove it.
Ooh.
So I have
That's
one
brutal.
less tooth than most people. So
that's brutal. That's just terrifying. KMT trying to cut into the lead here. They've got it to 11, but hasn't really been an inspired performance in the fourth quarter. Antoine and friends still flying around. KMT's getting some easy twos. He's going to get plucked from behind there. There's another flop from shots. He's got to be pissed. Seems like 2K has been working against him the past two nights. 11-point lead here for Toine. One more big shot's probably going to end it. Over to Toine. Nothing there. Over to BOHIO in the left corner. Still nothing there. He's got Charlie on him, and he's going to green the three. Nice shot there from BOHIO. It's a 14-point lead now, and that might just do it. We get a quick foul here. Under 2 minutes to go. Looks like Toine Friends is going to take game one of this best of three in the WR Open PS5 finals. We did get through a game with no lagouts, coach, so I take that as a W.
Yeah, I was about to ask you this about that same thing. You know, what are your thoughts that we didn't have any lagouts, anything like that? It was so refreshing, wasn't it?
You know what? That's what happens when you play in the superior console. And an easy 1-0 series lead for Toine Friends. They were a little bit bothered in the